Hello, my name is Donna Williams, and I have just finished doing chemo 4, my 4th chemo cycle. I am actually not as yellow as I look as the lighting. I would say that there were a lot of complications along the way. It was really challenging. But I'm here, I'm standing, and I have my new, I have my new expiry date. I've had my spring clean, and my comments on the way out the door, I gave back my my card, my medical card, and she said, "Oh, you finished your 4th cycle," and I said, "Well, I didn't have cancer, I didn't do chemo. I got 4 obligatory tickets to Mars, and I've spent all my tickets, and I've got my new expiry date. I've had my spring clean, and out that door is Earth, and I'm going." And so out I went, and I think that was really helpful to me to not get down about it, not see it as a really negative thing, but see all the positives about it. In terms of risks, the reason I did chemo is to reduce my risks from a 1 in 4 chance of dying of secondaries in the next 10 years to a 10% chance, or 1 in 10 of dying from secondaries from loose cells that originated from the tumor. And I'm fairly happy with those odds. I've had a mastectomy on this side, and the other side I will have the mastectomy in February. Most types of breast cancer have not got, I think they have about a 5% return rate, and they generally develop really slowly. And so people have a lot of time to catch them before they've really wreaked havoc or caused too much of a major threat. The type of cells that started mine are around 5% of cases of breast cancer, and those cells develop really quickly and have a 13 to 38% return rate. So if I leave that breast there, I have up to a 38% chance of going through this all again. And because the cells develop really quickly, and my first tumor was a 3 centimeter that developed in around 3 months, then I have a chance of something happening too fast before a 6-monthly mammogram. And if that was too close to the chest wall, or the lymphs, the glands, then I could get, in even more trouble than the first run gave me. So I will have the second mastectomy in Feb, and I'm looking forward to that, because then I will have a symmetrical chest, albeit a completely flat one. I have no problem with that. Thank you, Keira Knightley. I have no problem with my bald head. Thank you, Sinead O'Connor. I feel quite positive about life. I feel that I had I guess quite a spiritual journey with cancer, and with doing chemo on top of that. It's definitely the feeling of having gone into a really immediate battle, and having to make really quick and really challenging decisions that completely change your body, change your wardrobe, change, all your hormones, change your thinking, put your body on the line, put your brain on the line, which is really what you're doing with chemo. And I look forward to the future, when people who are doing chemo just pretty much go and take a pill, and it doesn't ravage the rest of their body. But mine was not at that point in the future. It was now, and chemo is a lot better than it was, say, 5 years ago, and in 5 years from now it'll be a lot better again. So a lot of side effects, a lot of challenges, and I'm really glad to be out the other side of it. My hair will be back in 3 months. I really didn't care about my hair compared to the inability to shit, to pee, to breathe, to manage my heart rate, to manage my temperature, to manage infections, to be able to eat and drink. So really, a hair loss, I really, doesn't bug me much at all. My fingernails went brown, got really horrible ridges. They didn't fall off, so I'm kind of lucky, even though they looked like terrible smoker's fingernails. And I bought some pink nail polish. I finished them off, so until the chemo nails grow out, I got these pink nails. I'm happy. It's cool. And life goes on from here. I don't think it's going to be the same life as before. I am dealing with fatigue. I have really tired, icky feeling muscles, and my joints are really challenged. It's going to take a while to overcome the effects of how much chemo ravages the good cells in your body, and to get all that back, all that functioning back. So I guess I have a choice. I can add frustration, I can add depression, I can add annoyance to fatigue, and I'm choosing not to. So I'm going to treat it as if I've got really casual. I'm going to say I have to change the volume control. That what normally would seem like not having done a lot of work feels like a huge amount of work to my body. So therefore I got to change my pace and expectations, all the plans that I might have about a post-chemo life. Well, I've got to do that in the context of fatigue, because fatigue didn't come along with a contract saying how long it's staying for. And it's a guest that's living with me, and I'm going to treat it with some respect, and hopefully we'll get along and we'll come out the other side and it will move on and leave me to continue without fatigue. So I guess the important thing is that I feel like I have a reasonable chance at a future. So that's really good. Thank you for those people who've supported me, and in particular, of course, Chris has been absolutely wonderful through chemo. Bev, thank you madly for the wonderful songs, the Daggy songs that really sustained me through the different treatments. So, you were wonderful to be able to pull those together and send me humor that just kept me being really positive. Morgana, thank you for being the after chemo house angel. Denise, thanks for being my IV pal and coming to my chemo sessions and really normalizing that stuff while they did all their needles and drips and chemicalization for 4 hours. Christine, thanks for the soup. Gwen, thanks for the times on the porch. Tilly, thanks for the tap dancing. And thanks to everyone who came to the birthday thing, because that was really great. My birthday occurred the day before chemo 3. It was really hard to deal with that, and everyone made it so wonderful. And I'm looking forward to our Old Farts end of chemo party, which is coming up, and it's just so good to look at life the other side of it, to look at life as a civilian, away from Mars, back on Earth, and it's really good to be back. That's it. Bye.